Evening race fans, Racing 393 again. Down for the 10-minute race for a Group C race. A race for a Group C race. Too many races are in the same sentence. So 10 laps around Nürburgring. What I've done is I quit the game and I went through a bit more qualifying and practice, but not to start anywhere high. I wouldn't have got higher up anyway. I'm still at the back, but just to get a little more feel for the car. It's really hard. I mean, this car is, I don't know if it's this car or these cars. The torque curve is just incredible. You just have to be so careful when you sort of put the throttle down. And it's got so much torque that I'll be surprised if I finish 10 laps. This was definitely a very iconic era for sports car racing. Group C, FIA World Endurance Championships, that I think eventually went to World Sports Car. These beasts, I mean, apparently I was reading up on these actually. Peugeot was in this, and their car was clocked at 252 or 253 on the Mulsanne Straight in Le Mans. Now this is before that chicane was put in, so I mean, when you look at that's a road. All it is just a closed road. 252 miles an hour. I mean, probably not a lot of difference in the thought of that as the Isle of Man TT, I would think. Some of them bikes obviously hitting a 200 mile an hour mark on street circuit. You know, when you know, there isn't any runoff, nothing. So in a car at 252, you're gonna have a big one. On a bike, same. Lucky if you come out of it. So this is when sports car racing really is sports car racing, completely different to today's LMP cars and the hybrid era, as you said. What I want to get across is I do like getting involved in doing races on project. Well, it doesn't matter what game, but on any game, but project cars too, and just getting involved in the history side of it and my sort of passion for the racing and for the cars. Incidentally, Project Cars 2 have just released they called it it's an annoying name, a fun pack. Fun. With a historic Brands Hatch rallycross circuit with some Group B rallycross cars. I've had a quick go because it's been rude not to. Yeah, really good. I am rubbish when it comes to off-road stuff. Excuse me. I much prefer tarmac and precision, as in racing lines and grip. I'm not saying that the same isn't applied to anything off-road, but I'm just not cut out for off-road. The kind of my whole persona. Although I enjoy it, I mean, I used to go to the British Rallycross Grand Prix at Brands Hatch all the way through the 80s, sort of 80. That's when I could drive, so it must have been 88 onwards, 88. 89, 90, 91, 92, that era, and it was always held at Brands Hatch in December. Really good. Used to watch it on BBC Grandstand as well, and I've still got it all on tape somewhere. I have to probably not allowed to upload it, but you know, I've got it all. I moved a lot of it on digital, so I could play it on DVD and that. But anyway, yeah, going back to it, so the passion for racing, I mean, I like to find out and read up on the era that I'm trying to recreate. I mean, ideally, I would be good at it. I just play it as it comes. All I'm doing it is for enjoyment of actually playing the game in its correct era. I mean, I know these cars may or may not have gone round this track. I don't know. I presume they would have definitely gone round the Nordschleife, but I like to have like a little bit of a look up on these cars, the history on them, the kind of the years that they covered, why the FIA got rid of them, why did the FIA get rid of them? Too quick, too expensive, and manufacturers dropping out like now. You know, manufacturers dropping out of sports car racing, world endurance racing because of pressure from, I don't know, pressure from above. Electric era, green. I'm just not that way inclined. I would rather, I don't know, I'd rather breathe a load of exhaust fumes, so to speak, than do away with racing. The hybrid era it's fantastic technology, but it doesn't float my boat. Not in that way. I mean, I get it. You know, would you rather watch? That's a good question. Would I go and watch a field of LMP1 cars, 2 and 3, and GTE, or these? They've all got their place. Me personally, it's got to be these. That's not to say LMP1 and all that is good, because I haven't seen them in real life. But somebody on YouTube had gone to a event and filmed it, a bit of it, and I was surprised how loud it was in relation to what I suppose it's in relation to what you probably hear on TV, but it was it was amazing actually. So, you know, credit where credit's due, and they were bloody quick. I don't think I've seen things that quick. Probably a lot quicker than these. More grip, aerodynamics, so things have moved on, but even this game represents the V6, the flat 6, which I'm in, the V8, V12. But anyhow, I'm rabbiting on, I'm trying to keep this down. I'm probably crashing 3 laps anyways, it doesn't matter. So the rules are the same, 10 laps, I'm at the back. Same as yesterday, if I crash within the first lap, I will restart. And if I go over across the line, that's it. It would only be if I was distracted or didn't. It wasn't. It was a fault. The fact that I don't know. Maybe I had to. Maybe the phone rang or someone knocked at the door or something. Someone knocked at the door. Yeah, that'd be the day. Right. So here we go then. So we're going to start this. Remember, heel and toe all the way. Heel and toe. Remembering to commentate as well. A bit of a schmozzle, so just got to take it so easy on these opening corners. Got hit then. Absolutely got. It's just so immense. I think that Porsche's there somewhere. Yep. It takes so much concentration. Nope. Got hit again, not sure where that was from. So slow through the Schumacher S. He's so quick. There's no way I'm going to keep up with him. Another one behind me. The Porsche. Oh, no grip there. Come on, car. Almost a lap wide. Look, hit again. I knew that was going to happen. Oh, this is going to end in tears, isn't it? Really. Yeah. Too much pressure. Too much pressure. Too much. It's got absolutely zero grip. I wasn't even on the throttle then, hardly. Well, we've crossed the line, so... Car grip. So it's just going to really be lap times now, is it? That was a shame. Way off. I think the trick, right, is to try and keep the car in a constant yield of acceleration without going off. Driven. Because as soon as you come off the throttle and go back on it, or right then, it just spits you off. Try again. No. Oh my life! I'm not sure it should be that bad. That's just to make sure that I don't catch up. All I can go is for lap times now. No racing. Practice my heel and toe then, I suppose. I think it'll be better if I just use my heels, actually. God, he just hasn't got any grip. It might be because the back tyres are knackered. If you look at them, they're like screaming yellow. No. Just hasn't got any rear end grip since I've spun. It's got nothing. It wasn't that bad in the practicing at all. Don't think it's damage. It can't be. If I go silent, well, you know why. It just feels like it's something wrong. Can't see anything wrong with it. And my pit engineer hasn't mentioned anything. car must be knackered. And I stalled. Don't want to spin it round again because it'll tyres will pop. Might have to go in the pits. It's got to be worth that, I suppose. Yeah, what we do if I make it round. I'm going to go in the pits. At least to experience a pit stop. And we might get some other cars. I'm going to get lapped in a minute anyway. Something wrong with the car, it definitely isn't going right. Maybe I'm going to pick something a bit easier to drive next time. A touring car or something. No way, I can't get around these corners. It's so tentative. Fast car approaching, yeah, alright. Come on then, GTP, bloody Nissan. Them things are ferocious. Right, let's go to the pit. Did I speed then, did I? Let's see what happens. I don't think I've ever done a pit stop. It might just send me right through. It's like it does on some of the Gran Turismo games. Oh, I've got a pit crew there. Did I go into that? They're going to change the tyres for me. Well, they didn't actually do the tyres, did they? And I've got a repair.
Go!
The tyres are worn. They've still got that worn bit on. Right. Grip. Again. Absolutely no grip. Well, at least you can hear my heel and toe, which is actually consistent at the moment.
You're one lap behind the leader.
I know. No shit, Sherlock. So it definitely feels better now as I go off. It just seems to be more part of the track. So
That's your fastest second sector so far. Great job. Keep it up.
was still going, so it can't be a bad thing. 22 seconds off. Nice and steady around the corner. And then you open the tap stack up on the straight. So we're still going. Oh, there's that gone. So there's the tyres again. Quite slow down enough then, but it's a satisfying car to drive for the old heel and toe. Sometimes it just takes maximum concentration.
Just at your own personal best fastest lap.
With a spin. Oh, and spun. That's madness. And again. Nope. I knew that was going to go. Back tyres are shot to bits again. What we can do is do what we're paid to do, is keep on racing. You never know. You never know, the game might crash. I like this track though, I must say. It's a very satisfying track when you get it right. Maybe in a car that I can actually drive might help. Be good to hear what other people's thoughts are on this car. I like it. Ooh. What was that number one rule? Keep off the curbs. Hopefully I've sorted my sound out as well.
Great job, that's your fastest final sector time so far.
So hopefully you can hear me without it crackling. Thing is, I find out once I listen to it. Oh, I've done it again. It's got no, I mean, I don't know why it does that. That can't be right. I'm 2 laps behind where I'm going. Well, there they are. You can see them in the background. not talking, am I? I'm forgetting. Yeah, I am still here. Just concentrating so much. Oh. No. Must remind me, what is that effing #1 rule? Keep off the curbs. There's a car there. He's probably thinking, God, that's slow. No. It's him again. See, 2 laps behind.
Blue flag, better let them through.
Oh, I've gone the wrong side now. Oh, I'm getting all flabbergasted. There you go. B12. Oh, that's it. Thank goodness for that. Well, that was a joke. So there we have it. We'll skip the cool down lap. He lapped everyone, he did. Is that? Bloody hell. No one's finished yet. What was my best lap? 2:01? I was actually doing a 1:48 in quali, so a bit weird. And there I was doing a 2:01. Well, anyway. Well, there we go. There was my effort of 10 laps for what it was worth. We'll do another one soon. Another combination of track, car, etc., etc. I hope you enjoyed it. No, I enjoyed that, but we'll see you again on the next capture.